Alright guys, so this is my review of the Mayday Quadworks pNut frame. This is my, toothpick class micro quad build. I've been following the toothpick hype, the craze for a while, because I subscribe to Kebab. I see him constantly talking about it. I see people posting their bills, and it just kind of interested me. And the whole point of like micro quads is that you can fly them in more places than you can your 5-inch quad. And then all the components they've improved, they've gotten a lot smaller, so I figured I'd build one, just give it a shot. They're pretty cheap. This one cost me about $160, with lipos and props. So the frame again is a Mayday Quads pNut, and it's a unibody frame with a TPU canopy. And that is an iFlight success stack, 16 by 16 stack. It's got a 25 to 200 milliwatt VTX, 4-in-1 ESC, and it's you can see that it's tiny. The motors are Mamba 1103 8500 kV, and I'm running 2-cell. Camera is a Foxeer Predator Nano. Supposedly this is the same camera as the V4, just in a smaller form factor. So I went with this frame. I was looking at a couple of different bind and flies and builds, and I went with this frame because my buddy Kelvin Williamson recommended it. I've been kind of following some of his stuff that he's doing with like DJI and racing, so put a lot of weight on his opinion. So I went ahead and ordered one. The frame was only like, I want to say it was like $17. But there's some good thought that went into the frame with like the integrated whip antenna mount. And it didn't come with a battery strap, so I ordered these Puro straps, which fit perfect, metal buckle. But it did come with the single RGB LED, so I'll give them a pass for not throwing in a lipo strap. So yeah, it did come with a single LED. The stack came with a cap. That cap is probably not necessary running 2S, but I threw it on anyway. So yeah, that's the build. I think it weighs about 58 grams, which is going to be like a little on the heavier side. And that's probably the Foxeer camera. I do notice that the Foxeer camera is heavier than like, say, the Runcam Nano. But it even on 2S with the HQ durable 65mm props, I mean, it flies great. And I'm using these 2S 520 mil lipos. I think these are bigger than what most people run. Most people run like 450s. But again, with these two, I don't feel like it's like lacking in performance. And I'm getting like 3.5 minutes of runtime. So again, like the whole point of these, I think these like toothpick class micro quads is like they're lightweight, so they're safer, which kind of opens it up to fly in more places. So with that being said, I go out, I'm going to charge my packs, and I'm going to see if I can find a cool place to fly this thing. Alright guys, so I just tried to fly the pNut at my local movie theater, and it basically just was a huge fail. I don't know if there was too much reflection or Wi-Fi or what have you, but my goggles could not keep up or process the signal. So I'm downtown, and I'm going to just whip around this park real quick. There's a bunch of like picnic benches and trees to fly through. Hopefully I don't hit any like ghost branches. But yeah, you guys will get to see how it flies. This is the Predator Nano camera, and in bright sunlight it looks pretty good. I like it. The field of view isn't crazy wide like a Runcam, but I hear that they're coming out with some new lenses to like kind of fix that. But yeah, guys, these toothpick class quads, they're great. I feel like they're good for like quick rips in like places where you wouldn't normally be able to fly. See if I can find some tree gaps. There's kids at the playground. I don't know why there's kids at the playground on a Wednesday morning. Like, put your kids in school. Oh, these ghost branches scare me. I don't think I mentioned it in the video, but I'm just running an XM receiver. You know, XM, it's not, I don't think it's a full range receiver, but it should be good for like, I don't know, quarter of a mile, half a mile. I mean, it should be pretty stinking good. You can kind of see some pretty good detail through this Predator camera. I would fly the playground if those kids weren't there. So yeah guys, that's the Mayday Quadworks pNut. You know, you can never have too many quads, and it's just kind of like, especially now that it's getting colder, it's good to fly in places where you don't have to, you know, worry about having like a big open space. You want to fly in your backyard, your front yard, or, you know, at the garden at, I don't know. But yeah, I think over the winter, as it gets colder, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this quad. Maybe not ideal for indoors unless you have like a really big indoor space. But yeah, for $160, it's something you can have a lot of fun with, you know, over the winter months. All right, guys, thanks for watching.